Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Pink Flamingo. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to be getting into a celebrity reading. Now, I know some of my recent subscribers found me from a royal reading, and we are going to continue to do royal readings, and I will be uploading more royal content. So for the people who are interested in royal readings, please hit the notification bell for the recent uploads so you can see when I have uploaded those readings for you guys, all right? So we're going to get right into the celebrity reading. Now, we're going to be reading on Miss Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Now, some of you have already heard that Jen and Ben are no more. Now, it seems as recently, I guess Jennifer Lopez has announced or made the final announcement that her and Ben are no more and she has filed divorce. Now, people have researched, I guess, these divorce documents and found out that Jennifer had filed as far back as April 17th, right? So it makes us kind of wonder why she kept up this whole illusion of we are working on our marriage, even though she had already filed for a divorce. Now, I do understand that maybe she could have been a bit embarrassed due to the fact that she had somewhat dropped her documentary in that film on the greatest love story never told. And at the same time, I don't think any of us asked about her love story. So she kind of put her own foot in her mouth when she decided that this was great to create a film around, only for her to have to file a divorce not so far, not that far after, so I don't know. I'm sure Jennifer is going through a lot. I'm sure she put her all into this and she didn't foresee that Ben would actually leave this quickly. And I kind of think that she filed a divorce, maybe to set the tone. And maybe she thought Ben would somewhat come back to her and they would work it out. So who knows, right? Now, after this announcement that's been made, it seems as if some other stuff has been going on. Ben has somewhat been linked to a new woman, right? Now, we're going to take a look at the Ben and Jennifer Lopez reading that I did a few months back. I think it was like 2 or 3 months back. And I'm going to show you guys some of the cards that came out during that reading. So let's take a look. Lopez, Ben Affleck. Yeah, okay. I got everything confirmed. So Netflix and chill came up, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. The energy I'm picking up is this is definitely Ben. He brought someone through as if, oh, they're my friend. But he's been a little busy on the side. He has been talking to someone else. It might not be anything serious because the Netflix and chill is on it. So right now, him and Jennifer are going through their problems, but there is a particular woman he's more than likely seeing quietly. It's not anything serious. There's probably no strings attached, but it's on a friendship basis. For Jennifer, of course, I got the drama, the toxic love, drama, addictions, love, hate relationship. This is what they were in. Every time you seen them on the red carpet, honey, they looked like they was ready to fight. They were very unhappy with each other. So am I surprised? No, not really. Toxic is what Spirit is giving. Now, when we're talking about the spiritual stuff, say Spirit gives me the cards necessary to confirm the madness, honey. We're going to pull out the spiritual card. The divine feminine. Look what I'm getting. The soul contract. Soulmates, partnership, and spiritual union. So y'all see what I mean? She was doing a little bit of something. The soul contract. She basically either went to someone to do this. I don't know if she practiced La Bruja. I don't know what she practices. I have no idea. I have no idea what she practices, but she could practice something. And Spirit is saying that she had a spiritual union. So she tied this man to her spiritually somehow, which is what we got in the other deck with the feminine divine. So as you guys can see, we had a few cards come out during that reading that kind of brought us up to where we are right now, right? Now, Miss Kick Kennedy has been linked to Ben Affleck. And this seems to be happening days after the divorce, right? So it seems like Jennifer made the announcement. Ben decided to step outside with Kick because there are reports that they were spotted at the Polo Lounge in Beverly Hills at the hotel. And this is a spot that is known to bring out celebrities. So, of course, you know, paparazzi, people in the media, they like to stake out at such places to get photos of celebrities. So I did find it very odd that he wanted to take her to such a public place so soon. But as I seen in my card, with the Netflix and the chill, there was a sneaking around, the friends with benefits, and him spending time with someone else. So he definitely was masking a lot of his pain with Miss Kit Kennedy. And if not Miss Kit Kennedy, definitely another woman. And the energy I did pick up at that time was Jennifer was aware of the fact that Ben was seeing another woman. And their marriage was definitely on the rocks. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull a few cards around Jennifer Lopez's energy just to see how she's doing, how she's coping. Has she moved on, right, from this situation with Ben Affleck, right? Now, I know some people online are still holding on to the Bennifer wishes of, I hope they're going to get back together at some point. Now, I personally don't know if that's a great thing based on the fact that I feel like Jennifer's been disrespected not once, but twice. You've been left at the altar the first time, and then you get with this man, and then he somewhat just leaves you, right? And what I will say is, based on the cards I've been pulling around their energy, especially in the Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Garner, and Ben Affleck read, Ben Affleck seems to have a thing for his ex-wife still. He's very regretful about what occurred with them. Okay. So I am going to get into Jennifer Lopez's energy, guys, and I'm going to see how she's doing, right? It's been days since she's announced this divorce. What's life like for her right now? What is she focused on? What's the energy? All right, Spirit, give me a few cards for Miss Lopez and her energy currently after this divorce announcement from Ben Affleck. Jennifer Lopez, divorce, energy, Ben Affleck. How's she feeling, Spirit? Has she learned to move on? Accepting things? What's going on with her? Oh, eek. That happens sometimes. Okay. All right, so I do got some cards for Miss Lopez. Now, I do got the card of clarity, which is truth and intentions, and honesty. Now, this card can represent both energies, okay? Now, I will dig a little deeper on this card if I can and see what it means, but this could represent both energy. Clarity for her. Maybe she's realized that, you know, this was not going to work with Ben. I really shouldn't have went back the first time. But there is some other stuff that has been reported in terms of what has contributed to their divorce, right? Like the P. Diddy case. So truth and honesty can definitely be sitting around that as well. Now we have the energy of fantasy, daydreaming, and imagining and fantasizing somewhat, right? The fantasize. She definitely fantasized. She definitely was daydreaming when it came to Ben Affleck and what this relationship was, right? I think most of us could see it was evident that this was not going to work, but for some reason, I don't feel like Jennifer knew what we were seeing. I think she was very much so living into this fantasy. Now we have the energy of conflict, clashing differences, and incompatibility. So Spirit is letting me know it's very hard. They're probably not going to work. They're somewhat they're not compatible, right? They have their differences and they do clash. They probably have different belief system, just a lot of things that are very different, the way they want to live their lives. Jennifer is one of those ladies that are in the limelight, and it seems like Ben doesn't really like it that much. Now we do have the emotional storm, which is the turmoil, the unstable, and the affected. And of course, she is affected by this storm, announcing that you have to break up with a man that you kind of reconcile with 10 years. Wait, hold on, not even 10 years, girlfriend. Way over 10 years. What is it, like 20 years almost? And having to only find out that he was your ex for a reason. And I believe that. Some situations, and I think it's the vast majority of situations, when women break up or men, you break up with an ex, your ex is an ex for a reason. Accept it and move on. Because sometimes when you backtrack, it's much worse. It's double the pain, it's double the stress, double the agony. Not worth your mental health. And Spirit has given us the broken card for her. Shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. And of course she would be, because she lived in fantasy land. She wanted to believe what she believed in, only to find out it really wasn't there. Right? It was all a dream somewhat. Conflicted decisions and multiple choices. And of course he had multiple choices because, as you guys seen with the Netflix and chill, Ben has different women, right? So as, let's just say, as undesirable as some women might find Ben, Ben is desirable to women. And it could have a lot to do with his looks as well as his money. So he's going to have some choices, right? Some of the girls like Batman. What can we say? And of course, for Jennifer, this is exhausting. It would be exhausting for me too. Depletion, drained. And she got a long journey, and she does. A long journey when it comes to healing, right? So this is Jennifer's energy right now. She got a bit of clarity, is what Spirit is saying. Things are coming into perspective for her when it comes to this situation. Now I'm going to pull a couple of cards, guys, on this energy, just to see what Spirit wants to say in general, if there's any problems, anything in this energy that wants to come out. Now, I do know word on the street is that these two are fighting over some money. Now, I will be doing a part 2, and I will be getting into some in-depth things about Jennifer Lopez, okay? And Ben Affleck. But I'm going to pull these cards, guys, and I'm going to see what else will fall out of their energy currently when it comes to this marriage. All right, Spirit, give me a few cards on Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's marriage, this divorce. What's in this energy? What caused the downfall of the marriage? What's in the energy? Are they fighting about money? Anything that's in this energy currently, Spirit? Jennifer Lopez. Wow. Ooh, ooh. Oh, girl. All right. Spirit. Is this what's going on right now? Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's energy. This marriage. This short-lived marriage. What's in this energy? Give us the card, Spirit. We are in divorce court. We want to hear it all. What is the downfall, the breaking point? We want to know. Jennifer Lopez. Ben Affleck. What's the downfall of this marriage? Anything? I guess something wanted to come out, but I'll ignore that, guys. I didn't see anything fall out. All right. Some cards here, Spirit, for this energy. Some cards here for this energy, Spirit. Jennifer Lopez. The divorce. see what else I can get it, guys, and we'll move on from here. There we go. Anything else, Spirit? Jennifer Lopez's marriage, the breakdown. Sorry, guys. I got a card that kind of got under my candle. Let me see if I can get that here. Oh, I got two, actually. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, honey. All right, Spirit. You've told me it more than once. I get it. Thank you. Anything else? Girl. All right, one last card, Spirit. Thank you very much. You're very direct. Jennifer Lopez. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, guys, so we got a few cards. Well, honey, and we're going to get into them. Now, I definitely know I'm going to need a part 2 on Jennifer Lopez because one part will not do. We don't got that kind of time, but we are definitely going to see what we can get into this in this short read right here, okay? So, we got caught in the act. So, I don't know what happened, but it's giving that Ben was caught doing something. Jennifer walked in on him. All right. Now, let me say this, guys. This is how I do know. Now, what I will say is this. I do pick up 2 energies from this card in caught in the act. Now, let me backtrack. Maybe not necessarily walked in on him, but the energy that this could also represent is him being caught with the energy of the Netflix and chill, right? We just kind of discussed that. I don't know if I can find the card, guys, but you guys know that we just finished talking about Ben Affleck pretty much stepping out on Jennifer. And I was saying to you guys that she knew that he has been seeing another woman for a while. So I'm going to make the assumption based on what I have been pulling already. She knew that Ben was seeing another woman. She might have found messages or something. So it might not necessarily be a straight like walk-in on him doing the act, but she did find evidence that represents Ben doing the Netflix and the chill. I'm trying to find the card, guys, but if I don't find it, I'll leave it alone. Don't know where it is, and that's perfectly fine. Okay. But as you guys remember, Netflix and chill, right? So we got the Netflix and the chill. So caught in the act. And the self-incriminating offenses, let's not forget, Jennifer currently is in trouble with P. Diddy, right? Now, this card is also associated with Jennifer, and why is based on the closeted, right? The skeletons in the closet, the secret, and the lies. Now, remember, Jennifer Lopez had about maybe 2 opportunities to be very honest with Ben. So when she was in 2003, when she got with Ben the first time, she very much so could have told Ben about what went on between her and P. Diddy, and she did not do it then, right? She got married to this man in 2023, and it seems like she allegedly also did not tell this man about what occurred in her past with P. Diddy. So there are definitely closeted energy around them, and of course, secret and lies. Self-incriminating offenses on both parts in this marriage. Him definitely stepping out on Jennifer Lopez. Now I got spreading lies, slandering, and bad-mouthing. This is what's happening between the both of them right now. They're basically slandering each other in these streets, honey. Jennifer's camp is definitely at it. I've seen the postings and all the things that they're saying. And to be quite honest, Ben is doing a little bit of it, but Jennifer by far is really taking over in terms of slandering. Now, I did get a card of victimization for her in the reading I did on Jennifer Garner, I believe, or no, I believe it was Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's read. But we will go into more details, guys. Now, like I said to you guys, the case of the ex, right? The ex being Jennifer Garner. The ex won't go away, lingering feelings for ex, relationship with ex. So let's read that again, guys. Ex won't go away, lingering feelings for ex, relationship with ex. Now, I don't know if there's a relationship with the ex, right? I haven't done Jennifer Garner's read, don't know how she's feeling about Ben currently. But what I do know, based on what I've read in past energies, we know he has a thing for Jennifer Garner. And I had seen that energy a while back, right before all this started to crumble. I had seen that one of the reasons why Ben Affleck wanted out of his marriage was because he was somewhat reminiscing about Jennifer Garner and his time with her, and he was regretful, right? It's one of those things where when you have someone, you don't appreciate them until they're gone. And I believe, like I said to you guys in my past reading, I believe Violet's graduation mentally triggered him in some way, right? And this is all before all of it started crumbling down, right? So for the people who's been on the channel, you guys knew the Jennifer Garner stuff was coming before it even started, right? Now we have the entanglements, the third parties, the outside, the messy, the busybodies, and the web of lies, right? Entanglements. We know Ben is seeing another woman. So we know exactly what the entanglements are about. It is most certainly about the Netflix and the chill energy. And it is so disturbing that I cannot find this card. But actually, why am I looking for it in this deck? I actually think it's in this one. Silly me. Ah, there it is. The Netflix and the chill, right? So entanglements and all this stuff is basically what he's been up to. Now, Spirit is confirming it again for us. Now, Spirit is saying destructive forces for this couple. Tower moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. They both got internal struggles. They definitely have a tower moment because they were basically banking on this illusion of a happy marriage, especially with Jennifer and, oh, this is the greatest love story ever told, but you didn't give us not even 10 years, honey, or a decade of a marriage, right? So she definitely was getting ahead of herself. It was definitely giving, let's put the carriage before the horse, right? Because she toot her own horn a little too fast, especially with that release. Because I believe that when people bank and they start to use their personal relationships as a way to make money, that's when it all starts to fall down. So, of course, tower moments, external conflicts, all of this was going to happen for them. Now, Spirit is letting me know what's been going on. Once again, abandoned. This is Jennifer Lopez. Left for dead, deserted, lack of support, cast off, rejected, dismissed, can't sit with us is the energy she feels right now with Ben. It's like, you've thrown me away, Ben. You've thrown me away. I didn't see this coming. I feel abandoned by you. And it's looking like Ben really is abandoned her. He's like basically turned his back and he's going. He has nothing more to say. And I can understand how hurtful that can be for Jennifer Lopez. Now, Spirit is saying only used when it's convenient, once in a while lover, and part-time lover. This is who Ben has been to her maybe in the last few months of their marriage. He has not been a consistent lover. He's been part-time in this marriage, but of course he would be part-time if he was sneaking around with another woman, right? Now, to be quite honest, I don't know if I would necessarily call it sneaking around, only because I'm, based on the energy I picked up in my reading, Jennifer kind of knew about this woman, right? But there is a possibility, guys, based on the energy I'm picking up in this card, Ben might have been going back and forth between these two ladies. He might have been like, let me go over here to Jennifer, right? Roll around in bed with her a little bit, give her the fantasy and the illusion, only for me to spend the night at her house, right? So Spirit's letting me know it was kind of a back and forth thing. But in the end, it seems like Ben chose to be more so on Miss Kennedy's side, and he allowed this divorce to proceed. Now, here's what I got. Private investigator energy. But are we surprised about the private investigator energy? No, because we have caught in the act, which is the self-incriminating offenses. So Jennifer right now, as we know, is linked to this P. Diddy situation, and I can understand why private investigator energy is sitting around this. So this is one of the reasons why her marriage fell apart, and people have been talking about this since she's made the announcement that her and Ben are no more. So yes, private investigators are around Jennifer, and this might have been why Ben washed his hands of this marriage. Now, as you guys know, the love affair, intense, unlikely, and out of the blue. So she didn't see this coming necessarily, but Ben did definitely spring this on her kind of thing. You know, I don't think she knew that Ben would step out as fast as he did, but he didn't waste no time. He realized that Jennifer Lopez wasn't the girl for him, and he was very much so willing to risk it all to be with Miss Kit Kennedy, is how it's coming off. Now, I don't know if Kit Kennedy is the girl, but there is definitely a woman, because Spirit is now giving us the cards of love affair, right? Entanglements. So we know he's seeing someone else. Netflix and chill. We don't really got to get any more. This is pretty straightforward, right? So he's seeing someone else, guys. And Spirit is still saying, case of the ex, still thinks of Jennifer Garner, still loving this woman. And it's evident because Kit Kennedy does resemble Jennifer Garner a tad bit. The women do not necessarily look exactly alike, but they do kind of have similarities in terms of typing systems with the brunette hair and the build and stuff of that nature. So Mr. Affleck has a type, right? No denying that. Private investigator energy. Not sure how this will end for Jennifer, but Spirit is saying the law is still not done with her. And we did get, in Jennifer Garner's reading with Ben Affleck, we got the card of criminal record. So this was something Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck was discussing, right? Because I definitely got the card of criminal record for her in that reading. So this was definitely a breaking point. So there's no lies to that. Ben Affleck did not like the idea that she was tied to the P. Diddy case. He definitely probably did not like the idea people were snooping around. And more than likely, if they were raiding P. Diddy's mansion, who's to say that they didn't come through and want to dig up and search Jennifer's house, right? Who knows? So it seems like that was some of the breaking point for them in terms of that marriage. Ben said too much, can't do it. Now I'm going to get a bit of the energy around, guys, what could have caused the breakup, although we already have the affair and all this. But I'm going to see what else Spirit will drop in the Broken Oracle deck. All right, Spirit, give me a few cards for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's marriage. What caused this relationship to break apart? We know that there was cheating, which is pretty straightforward. Anything else you'd like to add to that, Spirit, on this couple? Anything else you'd like to say? Now, guys, I've been getting a bit of some energy that is a little bit different than what everybody knows in terms of what I've been picking up intuitively. I do believe P. Diddy's situation caused that relationship to fall apart, but there is something else that I am picking up, and I'll see if I can find that energy in these cards. Okay? But we will be doing a part 2 on this because, girl, it's a lot to discuss in one reading. All right. Anything else on this energy? Relationship falling apart. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. There it goes. There it goes. I tell you, Spirit is very clear. That's 2 cards back to back. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share it with you guys just because it came out this way. So I got the intimacy card, which is the passion coming into the union and the chemistry and the missing you. So this is how it started off. I miss you, Jennifer. I miss you, Ben. Let's get together. Lots of passion. So they very much so could have been having that let's get in bed type energy, right? That might have been what really kept them together until maybe Ben got tired of it or whatever happened. And then he started going off to another woman. He got sick of it. Now, I got deuces, which is fed up, cutting ties and walking away. So Spirit is letting me know they had the union and the intimacy and the passion, but someone got fed up and walked away. Now, here's the truth about this situation. All right, guys. I have this in my other, in the original reading that I did on Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. As you guys know, the card of soul contract came out, right? Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez's reading. It's returned again. So, and not only that, but with spiritual attack. So yes, every time I get into Jennifer Lopez's energy, I'm not going to argue with anyone. I can tell now for certain, okay? I'm not even going to debate. This woman is into dark magic, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but she does work the craft, okay? Because every time I get this woman, I get these spiritual attacks, the karma, the divine, and facing their demons. Like this is what they're under right now as a couple, is the spiritual attack, all right? So, and Spirit is saying soul, spiritual union. So more than likely, guys, she did tie Ben to her through some type of craft, or she had someone do the work for her. But this is why it kind of was undone, because this was not natural. It wasn't enough natural forces. She somewhat did encourage Ben through spiritual works, right? And I have two cards, guys. So you see it right here. Spiritual union, right on the bottom. Spiritual attack. Spirit is giving me two cards referencing spirituality. Okay? So there is truth to her working the craft, guys. There's not a lie. Any other card, Spirit, for this energy? And we'll get into another deck very quickly. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. What caused them to fall apart? Spiritual attack. What else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to tell me? Controversy, drama, and scandal coming out. So like I told you guys, controversy, drama, scandal, and truth coming out. Ben Affleck had enough, guys, with the incriminating acts, right? Jennifer being caught up with the law, right? We have the cards, the private investigator snooping around his house, probably asking questions, maybe coming to his place of business. He got tired of the controversy. This is not going to work, Jennifer. I didn't sign up for this type of controversy. Okay, so now you guys are seeing with this particular card that yes, that P. Diddy situation was definitely a breaking point for them as a couple. All right, Spirit, a couple more cards and we'll just go to another deck. Any more cards for this? Something flipped out. Netflix and chill is back, right? Spirit gave it to us twice. So now we have this card returning as well as this card again, right? From our old reading. What else, Spirit, for Jennifer Lopez? Ben Affleck, what's the energy? Anything else that we can see in this deck in terms of what caused this marriage to fall apart? So we know cheating was definitely a situation, and we know twin flame, runner chaser, divine timing. And this is what we're going to talk about in the next reading. This divine timing, right? Diddy's camp is on fire, guys. Did Jennifer expect the smoke not to catch her? Toxic people and addictions and bad crowd. This is why they didn't work. These toxic addictions, Ben's drinking habits, Jennifer maybe around the wrong people, bad advice, not listening to the right people, not listening to her friend Leah. Any more cards, Spirit, for this energy? And then we'll move right into the next deck. Jennifer Lopez. Ben Affleck's marriage. Anything else? There it goes, guys. Envy. Hater, spiteful, and jealousy. This could have been the energy towards Jennifer Garner, because we know Spirit is saying here, Jennifer Garner was a problem. She knew that Ben loved this woman. So I would believe jealousy would definitely take you over, and hate as well. And Spirit is once again saying the love affair, the secrecy, the third party, and the hooking up. So Ben was definitely outside, girls, cheating on Jennifer. Now I'm gonna shuffle up a bit and see if I can find something else in the other deck. But a lot of the cards are coming out, and I just wanted to just confirm, right? So Jennifer Garner was definitely a problem. Okay, the controversy around her situation, the truth coming out, he's not for it. The criminating acts, the self-criminating acts, we're not doing this, Jennifer. You know, this is bad look. The love affair, Jennifer couldn't stand him stepping out on her as well. And of course, the private investigator, snooping around their home, probably finding things, or snooping around his job, embarrassing stuff. And of course, the closeted energy, the secrets. So I am going to shuffle up a couple more cards, guys, and see what else falls out this deck. All right, Spirit, give me a few cards for Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck's failing marriage. What's going on with them right now? What can you tell me in this deck about this marriage? Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. I got the funeral card, right? Very symbolic, the death of this relationship. Okay? Any other card, Spirit, in this deck? The funeral, the death of this, guys. This was it. So for the people thinking they'll get back, no, I think this situation with P. Diddy definitely hit Ben the wrong way. And I think Jennifer also realizes that this more than likely will never work again. So there you guys go. The death of this marriage, the funeral, the legal matters, which are the divorce, it's going through. Spirit is also saying Jennifer got the spiritual stuff, like I've been telling you guys, that comes out the deck for her. Getting readings. Nothing is wrong with that. We love readings, of course, but she's definitely into that spiritual stuff. Right? So there's no doubt about it. This is Jennifer. Spirit is also giving it to me in another deck. Spiritual stuff. Getting readings. Unfortunately, my battery died right there, but no worries. The show will go on. And like I was saying to you guys, the spiritual attack and getting the reading. Now, the spiritual attack has a lot to do with the energy of karma. The things Jennifer Lopez may have participated in is now coming back to her. And unfortunately, when you do certain things and you don't correct them, and let's say this situation with P. Diddy is not just alleged, and there's actually truth behind it. And let's just say justice is served. What it has shown us is it's taken about 20 years for Jennifer perhaps to correct her wrongs. And unfortunately, other parts of her life can be suffering from bad decisions in the past. And karma does come through. That's the one thing, unfortunately, that most of us don't have control of. And that's why it's always in our best interest to correct our wrongs and also make improvements in our lives. And, you know, Spirit is saying she's getting her readings, right? She might be reading her own cards, having someone else read cards for her, but she more than likely has someone that's more of a spiritual guide for her, I'm sure. So unfortunately, this is a lot of the things that's coming around this energy for Jennifer Lopez, this karma. Now, as you guys remember, before my camera cut, there was the funeral, right? The death of this relationship, them finally burying this, understanding that it's just not meant to happen. It's not healthy for Ben. It's not healthy for her, right? And let's be honest, even though Ben had his secrets and he was stepping out on Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer has kept her secrets in this marriage as well. So if we are to be fair, they both have lied to each other. So I'd say it's pretty much even, right? I don't think Ben is any worse than Jennifer, and I don't think Jennifer is any worse than Ben at this point. I think the both of them are somewhat similar, but if we are to be truthful, Jennifer did come in with the lie initially, right? So Ben did react towards that lie, right? It's a chain reaction, right? You kind of get back what you put out in the universe, which is that karma. Karma never misses. So I'm going to shuffle some more, guys, and I'm going to see what I can find energy-wise and see what else is there when it came to this marriage. Spirit is letting us know a little bit, and I'm going to see what else I can find. All right, Spirit, give me a few more cards based on Jennifer Lopez's divorce with Ben Affleck. What contributed to this downfall of this marriage? What can you tell me about these two, this married couple? Anything here in this energy? Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, this union. Okay. All right, guys. Spirit said bumping heads. So we know this. They weren't getting along. There was a lot of arguments, and they really could not control these arguments from happening. They both weren't very mature when it came to their level of communication. Even in a professional environment, it kind of seeped through, and we saw a lot of their arguments on the red carpet, right, in their professional life. They didn't even as much as think, oh, we're out, we're doing our job, let's fight in the car, let's argue in the car. No, they couldn't wait. So I think it was pretty bad. It was really bad, and it was very unhealthy for the both of them. Spirit is saying left you hanging, no closure, no contact, and left you on red, which is what they have accused Ben of doing. Now, when the rumors started about Ben and Jennifer Lopez's marriage, after we had did that reading, there were rumors that started swirling that Ben had just moved out on her. I don't know if it was around her birthday or if it was a little bit before that, but they said she basically had went away, came back, and the house was empty. So this would be the reflection of someone leaving you hanging. No closure, and you're left on red. You didn't get the closure. There was no goodbyes. All right, any more cards for this, Spirit? What went on in this relationship? Anything we should know? Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. Eeks. Yeah, that's a lot right here. I'll break it down for you guys. So Spirit is letting me know my way was a situation. The selfishness, them both being stubborn, the arrogant, and the pride and the ego, right? Put these cards up here, guys. So, and let me start moving some stuff around. My table's getting kind of messy, and I want you guys to be able to see the cards, okay? So just give me a second. But a lot of the stuff we are seeing, guys, is pretty consistent in all the oracle decks. The same stuff just keeps coming out in different ways. And this is basically why I do these readings this way, is because I like to see how many times we can confirm the same thing over and over and see what else new we can pull, right? But like I was saying to you guys, there was a lot of selfishness. There was my way. I want things done my way, right? This could be Ben's energy as well as Jennifer. Spirit is letting me know a lot of the reasons why Ben and Jennifer did not get along as well was a lot of their relationship was too intertwined with that of their careers. Jennifer prioritized her career and she did not keep her love life separate. And she probably won't when dating. And this is a problem. And it will be a problem going forward with any man unless she meets a man who loves this. But this whole, I'm a secure woman, I'm confident, I'm this boss chick, and I'm career focused is a problem somewhat, right? So, a lot of that behavior. Now, guys, Spirit makes no mistake. And like I've told you guys over and over, this situation, I just saw something else. Sorry, guys. Did I put this somewhere else? I guess not. No. Okay. So we got the thug card and the police station, right? We know what that means. This is the P. Diddy situation. Spirit's referencing the behavior of this man, who he is, what we would consider him to be if it wasn't for his money, right? So if he was broke, this is what we would call him. We'd be like, he's a thug. Police station, absolutely. Cops are snooping, just like we got the energy of the private investigator. So a lot of this stuff is just coming back out again. Being fed up with the relationship. Ben being fed up with having to deal with the controversy. It's too much, Jennifer. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not doing this, right? And Spirit gave it to us twice. Fed up, as you guys can see right there. And fed up. Again, the man's tired. He don't want this. Secret accounts. Now, this could be referencing some money. Okay? Now, I don't know if one of them were stashing money in this marriage, but it could be Ben. He could have known I'm about to exit. So, secret accounts is here. I'll see what I can find about that. I got the GPS energy, right? Which sometimes is referencing more so traveling. Okay? So, there is some kind of referencing to traveling here. I'm going to see what I can find around that. If not, guys, we will bring that into part 2 because we don't want to make this too long. And the firestorm energy, which we were talking about, the karma. This being karma. Endings, loss, and mental breakdown for Jennifer Lopez. This is coming around full circle. So, this divorce. Yeah, it's there in their energy. And it doesn't seem as if I believe they will be getting back together. I'm going to pull last couple cards, guys. I already know we're probably about a little bit over, but just to see what's there. And we will bring this into part 2 because there is some different energy I am picking up as well. A little bit of tea, guys. A little bit of tea. Okay? But we will see what I can find on that before I mention it. Any more cards here, Spirit, for this energy? We'll do a last couple drops, guys, and we will just wrap it up. These two. Anything else, Spirit? Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. So we got here. A lot of the same stuff. All right. As you guys can see, I'm more so picking up this energy off of Ben. This could be what drives him a little bit crazy when it comes to stepping out on his women. This might have been the problem for Jennifer Garner. Maybe this is what really sealed that deal for her. I got a bit of the true colors, right? I didn't know you. You didn't know me. we were both fake in this marriage. Now we see each other's true colors, right? We got the backstab and the deception, the trickery, all of it, the love bombing, unhealthy. We got Ben over here looking at the memories of his ex, Jennifer Garner, memories, reminiscing. I wish I could go back to the days when I was with my wife. And I'm doing everything in my power to date women that remind me of her. It's the truth. I got the sweet talk energy, which is what I was saying to you guys in the beginning. The whole, I miss you. I want to be with you. That's all they really had. They were just living off of what I got right here, the moment. Living off of the moment. They really didn't think this through all the way, is what I'm picking up. And then we got this dirty money, the side hustle. This is really Jennifer. The stuff that Ben didn't know about her. We knew her to be the singer, Jennifer Lopez, but allegedly in these streets, she was doing a lot more than singing, is what they're saying. Ben feeling like he's in the trap. I need to get out of this. I'm trapped. This love-hate relationship we have. I hate this. I hate this for us. I don't want to do this. Them always feeling like this. Never happy. I don't know if you guys remember that one clip where Ben was slamming the car door. That, I don't know, it spoke volumes. It was just, why, Jennifer? Love message. This is more than likely what Spirit was referring to when I was saying to you guys that Ben was caught in the act. He more than likely, Jennifer found the love message. Okay? So there you guys have it. Living in the moment, sweet talk, all these different cards, guys. So throughout the reading, guys, everything is pretty much confirming everything we read in the first one. And that's basically the point of this particular reading. I just wanted to see if a lot of the cards would come back from what I read 3 months ago, and everything is still checking out, right? We still got this entire legal stuff going on. The divorce, Spirit's still saying it's a divorce. It's a relationship that will end in a divorce. It's the death, you know, of this. It's pretty much over. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck might not even generally even be friends after this. They might have it where it's really bad, guys. And this, the P. Diddy situation, he wants no part of this, Jennifer. He did not sign up for this, and you knew this, right? There's no man who really wants to put up with a case from a man from years ago. And it's following you. He got the police following him around, private investigators maybe. He feels paranoid. He's uncomfortable. I don't even know where I put the card of the police, but yeah, guys, a lot of this stuff is just pretty much coming back out. I don't know where it went, but you guys remember the police card, I'm sure. But the thug, oh, there it is. The police station, all that energy. So, guys, that's what I got for this situation. Their marriage ended because Ben was not putting up with this. He did not want to get searched down by the police. He was tired of feeling like the private investigators were following him. He was tired of Jennifer putting their relationship and her career as a combination. And we know this based on the movie she wanted to release of, you know, the greatest love story that was never told. So this woman is, you know, I think they both need therapy. They need some help. I don't even know if Kick Kennedy, this is the right move for her with Ben. Ben might need to step back a little bit as well and kind of focus on himself, especially if he's still dealing with an obsession with his ex-wife, right? So he might not even be with Kick Kennedy for the right reasons either. He could just be there because it's like, oh, I want a woman that kind of reminds me of Jennifer Garner until I can get back with the real Jennifer Garner, which might never happen for him, right? And this is a spiritual attack for Jennifer. Spirit is saying this is her karma. She's done some things for this. And it's not just coincidental that P. Diddy's having a hard time and now her marriage is taking a nosedive. That is how karma works. They had all these years to get it right, and they did not. So we will get into a part 2, guys, because I got some stuff to tell you guys about Jennifer Lopez that is not in these streets. But I did want to come back and just see what we can pull right now on their energy. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.